Hi everybody and welcome to the channel. Remember to like and subscribe to support the channel. So today I wanted to ask the question, can Puerto Ricans determine these elections? I really never thought about it in that way because I never imagined the population that could be in the United States for Puerto Rican, but it's actually a lot. So recently we just had the biggest newspaper in Puerto Rico called El Nuevo Dia, and they sponsor Harris, and I do think this is huge. That newspaper is usually more Republican in terms of where they stand. So it was surprising to see an endorsement for Kamala Harris, and it got me thinking, what was the actual difference between the votes in those swing states 4 years ago. So let's go into Pennsylvania. So as you can see here, 81,000 votes pretty much decided this election. At that moment, that was incredible. I didn't think it was that close, right? So let's see what is the population of Puerto Ricans in Pennsylvania. So it's 400,000 Puerto Ricans. So yes, in this particular case, there's enough of a population where a lot of them could be in voting age and register and all that, where just a percentage of that could actually determine and sway the election in any way. That's pretty incredible. But let's go and take a look at North Carolina. So again, only 74,000 votes decided this election, and again, I didn't think that a Puerto Rican vote could matter, right? Because I don't think there's 74,000 Puerto Ricans in North Carolina. Well, it turns out there's more than that. So again, that is a good percentage of that population. And yeah, when we seen that the difference is only 74,000 votes, every vote matters for sure, but these blocks of the population that could go out and vote against Trump because of the things that he's been saying and the things that have happened in the last week, this makes it more likely and more real. Like, I didn't think that it could matter this much, but it actually could. So in the last state that I wanted to show you before I show you why the irony of everything that's happening is gonna be Georgia. So in this election, 11,000 votes decided the candidate. I didn't know this. This is incredible, and of course we have 100,000 Puerto Ricans there. So is, even though it could be unlikely on North Carolina, but over in Pennsylvania and over in Georgia, Puerto Ricans could actually determine the president if they go out to vote. This is incredible. And what I wanted to talk to you about, the irony, is the reason a lot of Puerto Ricans are there is because of how bad the Trump administration was handling Maria, which many compared to Trump's Katrina. Of course, basically the lack of action or inaction or even blocking aid. So as you can see, even the mayor of San Juan compared that, Katrina and Maria. And it's actually the reason that I'm here. I had to leave after Maria. So it is so interesting that you got thousands and thousands of Puerto Rican, some say up to 200,000 Puerto Rican, moved to the States after Maria. And you're seeing now a lot of news articles, and like in this one, could it actually hurt Trump? And when you go into it, it actually goes exactly to what I was telling you about, of how Pennsylvania populations of Puerto Rican is big, and also of how not only could they not vote for Trump or vote for Harris, they could just decide not to vote at all. So that would also hurt Trump. And this article also goes over the other leading swing states, and how it also has a big population of Puerto Ricans. I'll link this article down below. I actually found it after I put it together. Everything else I found it on just the election website and on Wikipedia. I will link everything down below, but this is just standard 2020 numbers, and that's the comparison I'm making. That's gonna be the video for today. Go out and vote. Get your family members to go out and vote. This is an incredible opportunity for Puerto Ricans to go out there and literally decide the fate of the United States, even when we cannot do it from our own island. Cooling out.